Welcome everyone. Hello. I am AverageKid, your host of AverageKid
And AverageKid
Presents. Yeah, we are once again endeavoring to explain it like I'm 7, the Magic the Gathering Arena Tutorials, our latest edition. If you're catching us for the first time, make sure you hit up our playlist. You can, of course, find the Explain It Like I'm 7 playlist on my YouTube channel at AverageKid, as well as AverageKid Presents. We're simulcasting and doing this thing together so that we can show you that anyone, and I mean anyone, can learn to play Magic the Gathering. And to demonstrate that, we have been going through all the tutorials and the color challenges and knocking it out of the park, right, buddy?
And I'm also losing a tooth today.
Yep. Before we get going, we should remind everyone that we are still in the midst of our Ether Drift giveaway booster box. So if you're still looking for a chance to maybe win some free Magic cards, then hit up the About section of my YouTube page at AverageKid. You'll find a Gleam.io link there for the widget to get your free entries on, and we're hopefully doing that drawing on Friday if we get our goals met. If not, we'll push it back a month and wait and see what happens, but we'll definitely do it then, with or without the goals being met. I would prefer to get them met though, but things happen. We're not going to be unrealistic here. Speaking of unrealistic, we have our first shout out to do, don't we? We have a request. Normally, this would be something that we would reserve for maybe subscribers or something like that, but we're just getting going, so we don't mind, especially since it's a family member. Is there someone we want to shout out today, AverageKid?
Yes, my cousin Bennett.
Yeah.
Thank you for getting my 7th subscriber out, Bennett.
Yeah, Bennett. It was AverageKid Presents subscriber number 7, lucky number 7. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in and see what we're going to do today. We're going to head over to the color challenge under events. We've been rocking the black deck. We finished the white and blue color challenges all the way, and this brings us to our final challenge for the black deck, which is going to be facing off against another player. And we have found through our experience that this is not going to be a fair experience at all because we're more than likely not going to be up against other people playing the color challenge. We're more than likely going to be facing off against people that are playing on, let's see if we can bring it up here. If you were to queue up under play, find match, play, alchemy play, yep, that's what we would be queuing up under, and we might randomly run into somebody that was playing the color challenge. I don't know why it's like this, but it sure makes it so that you have to have a pretty good understanding of your deck to win this particular challenge.
I've beaten someone from
We've done it twice. We've done it with the white deck, and we've done it with the blue deck. Can we do it with the black deck? We shall see.
I feel like we can, because it's the best deck so far. And we have a 7/7.
Well, we do. We have some powerful cards in here, but I think the cards that are going to get us through this particular battle, playing up against other people, are going to be our cards that focus on removal, because that's one of the things black decks are the best at, right? So we can count on our cards like Compound Fracture to get rid of enemy creatures. We can count on our Sanitarium Skeleton. It's not removal, but it is a creature that we can continually block with and bring back from the graveyard, right?
And the rat. Death Touch.
The rats have Death Touch. That's another good one. We have 3 copies of our murder spell.
Target destroy creature.
Destroy target creature, that's right. We got some flyers. We got some outsized threats, like a 5/5 for 3 mana, that if we discard a card, like maybe we could discard a Sanitarium Skeleton and then bring it back. That would be kind of like a cheat, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it wants us to discard a card, but it doesn't say that the card that we discard has to stay in the graveyard. We could bring it back.
And we have another good card, which is Bad Deal.
Oh, yeah, Bad Deal. That's going to be one that's going to refill our hand with a couple of cards and make each player lose 2 life, and our opponent will lose 2 cards. We have the Cruel Cut, which can destroy target creature with power 2 or less. All right, so it couldn't destroy something big like this 4/4, but it could destroy anything with a power 2 or less, right? And so
We could definitely not destroy the Demon of Loathing. That is a 7/7.
Yeah, and we're gonna get payoffs like whenever we manage to kill a creature, if we have a Malakir Coldblade in play, or if we have Eternal Thirst on one of our creatures, then our creatures will get bigger whenever we kill another opponent's stuff. And we have a little bit of a combat trick here with Unlikely Aid. You remember our tactics card from the white deck? Yeah, that would give a buff for our creatures when we are in combat.
Tactical advantage.
Exactly. This is kind of like that we can give a creature at instant speed. So like after an opponent blocks or after we block, we could give one of our creatures +2/+0 and indestructible. What do you think indestructible means?
Well, anything that says like destroy or like say something about it can be destroyed. Indestructible does not listen to that rule. It cannot be killed by something that says destroy.
So essentially, it cannot be killed by anything that says destroy, and it can't be destroyed by damage.
Or power.
Yeah, well, now something like this, though, the Compound Fracture that gives it -1/-1, that gets around indestructible. So it's not like they're invincible. They're just very hard to kill without a specific way. All right.
Like titanium.
Kind of. And then we have, to round it out, our Nightmare, which gets bigger with the number of swamps we have. We have a Demon of Loathing.
It has trample and flying.
Yeah, and what does trample mean?
A creature with trample can deal access combat damage to the player, plane, or planeswalker it's attacking.
Well, we got to see your first planeswalker the other day when you co-hosted my Brawlin' Friday episode, didn't you?
The live stream.
Yeah. All right. And just like our Malakir Coldblade, we have another creature that gets bigger. But this one says whenever a creature dealt damage by this creature this turn dies, put a +1/+1 counter on. So it has to be dealt damage by this creature, but it doesn't have to die from this creature. What if our opponent had a Demon of Loathing and we attacked it with a Singer Vampire and it dealt 4 damage, but then, well, we'll say we had 2 of them in play. Okay, or had 2 of them in play, okay?
Well, that's 8. That's 1 more damage.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm getting silly here. So let's say we had 1 in play, okay? And we cast something like the Unlikely Aid on it, so that gave it Indestructible. That would give it +2/+0, so it would deal 6 damage to something that had a 7 toughness, so that would still have 1 toughness left. But if we followed it up with a Compound Fracture and gave it -1/-1, that would kill it, and it would have been dealt damage by the Singer Vampire, so that would mean that it would get bigger. Even though the Singer Vampire isn't the thing that killed it, it still dealt damage, and it still died on the same turn. Okay, so we have to pay attention to our cards. Always read your cards, right?
Yeah, always read your cards, kid.
Now, this is going to be more difficult, though, because once again, we're going to have a timer. It's not going to be like playing up against the AI.
On a computer.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to have to be able to think fast.
And read fast.
Okay? But at the same time, we don't want to rush, because slow is smooth and smooth is fast. That's right. All right, take it away, Average Kid. Let's see what we can do. Let's see who we're up against.
Remember, play the maracas.
Play the maracas?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm playing the maracas. I'm not doing anything over here. And it's all him from here on out. So I hope that we can manage a win here fairly quickly, because the more we get bogged down, I think the more we're going to find ourselves in a cycle of despair and destruction.
Vivian Reed.
Yep, we're up against Belgio Rakos.
We have the Demon Loathing.
That's
and this guy. 2 of these.
Yeah, and we go first. So we have a couple of 2-drops. We have a removal for 3 mana and another creature for 3 mana. My guess would be we want to play the Malakir Coldblade, the Savage Gorger, and then the Murder. Okay, if we get the chance, we'll see what our opponent does. Let's keep this.
Demon of Loathing.
Well, we're going to be a long time before we get to play that. Let's keep this hand and see what happens. All right, we get to play first, so let's play our land, and that's all we can do. Next turn. Are you saying hello?
Yeah.
That was very nice.
I won that from you.
All right, they have an Ixali's Lore Keeper. All right, we need to read that quickly so we know what it does. We need to read that new. Okay, add 1 mana. Okay, so they're going to be playing dinosaurs. Okay, they can tap that for a mana to add mana for dinosaurs. Okay, so let's go ahead and play our land, and we can only play 1 card.
How much is the Malakir Coldblade?
Yeah, we have 2 of them, but we only have enough to play 1. And I think no, buddy, don't say your go. That's rude. They know it's their turn. All right, you only say that when someone's being really, really slow or they're confused because.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, whenever a player casts a spell, if it's not their turn, this creature deals 4 damage to them. Okay, so let's play down our land. All right.
And we have an Unlikely Aid.
All right, but we definitely want to get rid of that 4/3. And that'll make our Malakir Coldblade bigger. So let's go ahead and cast that Murder, because it'll deal damage to us. Even though it's an instant spell, it will deal damage to us if we cast it on their turn. So now we attack in. Well, again, I'm not doing anything. I'm just over here coaching.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, they're up to 4 mana now because they have 3 lands and that Lore Keeper. Oh, what's that? Dinomoton. Okay, it's a 4/3 with Menace.
Wait, this is a flame. The last one's green. So do not play the color challenge because this is a multicolor.
Oh, I know. Oh, you know that, buddy. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and, I think we go ahead and attack in, and then we have that Unlikely Aid.
Uh-huh.
And so maybe they block.
I feel they can only block. Actually, no, right? They can't block this, right?
It can block. It has Menace. That's a new ability, but you got to hit 1 attacker. You got to click. And then next, hit next. No. Wait until they block. If they block. They did block. Now cast Unlikely Aid.
You're going to regret that.
Yep, and you know what? You can cast Compound Fracture on their Ixali Lore Keeper, and that will make our guy even bigger. Combo. Now we're even on mana because they have 3, we have 3.
Huh?
So
Wait, what did 4?
No, now they have 4, but they cast another one. All right. And they have another one. All right, very cool.
2 Demon Loathings.
All right, well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and attack in because I don't think they're going to block. I think they think they want their mana.
You can kill back both of them.
Yep. I don't think they're going to block. We're not doing anything. We're just here. We're just attacking you with this Coldblade. Now we play the Savage Gorger because they lost life this turn, so that will get bigger. And we have a blocker, and it's a flyer. So we're on a good path here. I think if we get lucky, we can win this one.
Uh-huh. And we have 2 Demon Loathings in backup. I think we only want to play these if we're about to die.
Oh, well, we're on 3 mana, and those cost 7, buddy. So it's going to be a while before we get to play that.
So I need 14 mana to play both of these.
Yeah. Well, you need 7 mana to play both of them. You just won't be able to play them both on the same turn. All right, that's a bone horde Dracosaur. That's going to be a problem.
Yeah,
Let's
I think we're gonna need these. Ooh, compound fracture. Should we play it on one of these?
Let's wait and see. Because
This guy?
the compound fracture will only give -2 because we have one in the graveyard. So, and it's got first strike, that bone horde Dracosaur. So it will kill whatever we attack with.
Oh, because it'll do 5 damage to this or this, and both of them aren't strong enough.
Yeah, and first strike means that it deals its damage first, right? So let's just play the Cold Blade and pass the turn because we don't have any good attacks.
Next.
Yes. No attacks. We can't attack in. The good news is they only have one card left, but that Bone Horde Dracosaur, we need to read that after you hit end turn because it's going to do stuff. See, at the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play them this turn. If you exile a land card this way, create a 3/1 red dinosaur creature token. If you exile a non-land card this way, create a treasure token. Okay? So exile is like, instead of discard, it goes away unless you play it. And they got 2 lands, so that's good. That means they're not getting any extra action there. Alright, so they play their land. What else do they have in their hand, though? We got, okay, you gotta click resolve. We gotta be quick. We're on a timer. Alright, you gotta hit pat. You gotta be on top of it, buddy. You gotta be on top of it. Alright, do they attack? That's the question. Do they attack? Okay, wait. Yes, we're going to use that compound fracture and we're going to kill that 3/1 dinosaur. Boom. Get out of here, dino. Yep, and that's going to make our guys bigger. And now here's the thing. If we can... Oh, I was really hoping we found one more piece of removal because if we could get that Malakir Coldblade up to a 6 power, they wouldn't be able to kill it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I guess we got to play another Malakir Coldblade and pass the turn. We still don't have any good attacks, and we're out of removal. That's not good. And now they got a bunch of cards they can cast and a treasure. Let's see what they got. You can go up there to the cards and look at what they have. Belligerent Yearling and Triumphant Chomp. Uh-oh. All right, they're chomping our Coldblade that was going to get big, so that's not good. But now they have... What, we need to read that, buddy. We need to read that. Whenever another dinosaur you control enters, you may have this creature's base power and toughness. Okay. I think we full send it because we're not drawing any lands.
Unlikely 8, one of them?
Wait until they block. We have to full send and see if they block. And even then, it's not going to save everything. And we're not going to be able to kill anything unless they block with something like that. Yes, okay. So, but you got to stop covering everything up on the screen. We can't see. There you go. All right, so they're blocking there with the 2 Ixali Lore Keepers. We're looking at the Savage Gorger. Well, we're making it tricky for them, aren't we?
Uh-huh. And the time is running out.
Yeah. All right, so here... Oh, wait. Well, they're still deciding.
The time is about to run out then.
Well, they have 2 timeouts, so... Okay.
We're making it tricky for them. They only have one more timeout.
All right, here's what we do. We're going to hit that unlikely aid on the Savage Gorger. All right, none of that matters because they're dead. And we're in a bad spot here, buddy. They have 9 mana. We only have 3. I don't know where our lands are, but we're never going to get anywhere with these 2 Demon of Loathings in our hand. Yeah, we're just, we're getting hosed here. No, don't concede. We're still winning, but only barely. If we can just draw removal for that Bonehorde Dracosaur, we might be able to recover. That's not it, though. Okay, now we concede. We're dead. Let's try again, and we'll see if Shuffler will actually give us a land so that we can, and it wouldn't be so bad, but the only 2 cards in our hand cost 7 mana. We're never going to be able to cast those.
And we won't get any in there, and those cost 7. That's a big number in mana.
Yeah, and they're playing with all sorts of very powerful cards, and we have very few powerful cards. Let's try again. Go to play. And color challenge, play. And let's try again. We can't win them all, right?
Yeah. It's all about luck.
We played it the best we could. It's not all about luck, okay?
It's about strategy, too.
That's right, but there is some luck involved, and we didn't have any luck that end.
We just didn't get enough land to play one of those 7/7s.
All right. Well, let's see who we get up next. No.
Please be someone in the color challenge.
Kwisatz Haderach. Okay, we have Muad'Dib in the house. And okay, we can actually cast most of these. So let's look at how much does that Vampire Opportunist cost? Okay, 2. All right, well, we get to go first. So let's go ahead. Let's play out the swamp and pass the turn.
I really like your character. Nightmare Horse.
All right. Well, swamp and a Malakir Coldblade is probably the best bet here. And next turn we can go with the Savage Gorger again.
Oh, they have the cat.
They do. All right, they have made our Malakir Coldblade unable to scream. It can do nothing but block, really, now.
So swamp?
Well, yep. And then let's hit the Savage Gorger out there. Maybe they won't have an answer for that. No attacks. It will deal 0 damage.
Well, what's the point of asking us if we can attack when both of our creatures can't attack? We need to kill that.
Well, getting rid of an enchantment. Oh, there they go. They put another thing on our Salvage Gorgers. It makes it a 1/1. Yep, let's go with that. But now it's just a 1/1, so we can attack with the 1/1, the Savage Gorger.
Want to play one of these or one of these?
Well, leave it for a surprise. They have 1 mana up. They could kill something, so let's wait until after we attack. Remember, element of surprise. Don't full send, just the 1. Because that Malakir Coldblade can still block, even if it doesn't deal any damage.
And we don't want it to die.
All right, so let's hit them with the second Malakir Coldblade. We can play both of those. We have 4 mana, so play them both. All right.
So far, we're winning with these cards.
Yeah, well, those the Unable to Scream and the Eaten by Piranhas, they both take away the creature's abilities. Chittering Skull Splitter.
So this doesn't have.
We need to read that. Every time we see a new card, we need to read it. When Chittering Skull Splitter enters, cards you own named Chittering Skull Splitter intensify by 1. Then you draw X cards and lose X life, where X is Chittering Skull Splitter's speaker's intensity. So it's currently 1. So let's go ahead.
Ooh, we have this. 5/5. 5/5.
So hold on now. Hold on. Slow down. Slow down. Stop looking at that. And we got 4 mana. All right. So let's go ahead and attack in with everything but the 1 Coldblade. So not that one. Not that one. Everything else. All right, now play the I think we play the Mardu Outrider and discard the Swamp. I think we play the Mardu Outrider and discard the Swamp. Alright, we'll see what they do.
At least we have a very powerful card.
They're playing 3 colors, all that are good with messing with our stuff. Yeah, like that. And now they've taken our guy.
Now it's a 1/1 though.
Yeah, but with Death Touch.
Swamp.
So let's
play Swamp.
Let's
we need
attack.
one more mana to play that.
Let's attack with everybody except for the 0/2.
Yeah, we just need him to block.
Alright, we need to read what that coerce to kill thing is that they put on there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright.
Compound fracture.
Yeah, put that on the Mardu Outrider. And that's really all we can do, because if we attack, they can't attack. We need to read every single new card. Each creature that's enchanted by an aura you control can't attack. Oh, okay, so everything that's got an aura on it, one of those enchantments, it can't attack because of that card. So we have to kill that character, Ariette of the Charmed Apple.
Okay.
Otherwise, we can't.
We need to use the Nightmare Horse.
Well,
because
we don't have enough mana for that. Now we do. But we can't attack. So yeah, that's all we can do is play that. And what do they have? Alright, well, we'll see if they have another enchantment to take away that thing's abilities. Alright, don't hover on your cards. Okay, that's you're drawing attention.
I like the cat.
Oh yeah. Okay, there you go. Well, now they've stolen our nightmare.
Oh, but we got this.
It doesn't matter. We can't attack with anything. The only thing we can possibly do is draw removal for Ariette. Otherwise, we don't get to do anything.
Well,
nope, we got nothing past the turn.
okay.
We have nothing past the turn. We can't do anything. That Eternal Thirst would do no good.
Great thing I know Clown can.
Yeah, they're drawing more and more cards, which means they're drawing more and more auras to take our stuff or make it useless.
Yeah, one's been a 7/7 right now, and one's been a.
Well, that's because they only have 2 swamps. It was a 7/7 for us. Alright, that's game. We lose.
Concede.
Yep. Wizards. Why did you do this? Why did you... It wasn't always like this. It was not always like this. When I originally did these color challenges, it was not like this.
I did not have fun.
No, we did not have fun. Well, let's try again.
What is wrong with this color challenge? I don't know. It's just something is wrong with it. It's like... It's like... It's rigged.
It is rigged. It is heavily rigged against us here. Well, we don't get to play with multicolor spells. We don't get to pick what cards are in our deck, but we get to face against opponents that get to play.
All that stuff that we just said.
Whatever they want. Yeah. Yeah. This is a challenge, all right.
Well, this is why they call it the color challenge.
Yeah, emphasis on challenge.
This is why you never trust the opponent, and you never know what could happen. It could be a normal guy, or it could just be plain up weird.
Alright, we'll get him eventually. I don't know how many tries it'll take, but eventually we'll find somebody that is unluckier than us. Well, let's see if this is it.
But I don't know how to...
Swim Boy 01. Alright, we'll see what they got. Well, we have removal. We have
the compound fracture
Yeah.
and 2 swamps.
All right, but we're on the draw. We don't get to go first this time. Let's keep it, even though the Demon of Loathing is a terrible card to have in our opening hand. Yeah, we want to draw that later, but the rest of it looks good, so let's try it.
And this guy's super big too. And there's trample and flying, which is good.
All right, well, we'll see what our opponent does. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll just concede. Nope, all right. Well, we'll play our land, and that's all we can do. I think Malakir Coldblade is probably our best bet next turn.
Plains, island, yeah, this is a multicolor.
All right.
We're gonna have compound fracture.
That's good, but all we can do is play our Malakir Coldblade or the Vampire Opportunist, but I think the Coldblade's the better answer because we have 3 different removal spells in our hand. This is probably the best hand that we've gotten so far. You need to stop hovering on our cards and look at their cards. Okay? Okay, so they have, not that, that's a 1/1 flying token. Okay, so what we need to do is play our swamp and then play both of our compound fractures, 1 on each token. That'll make our guy bigger, and do it again. That'll make our guy bigger again.
I feel like we might have a chance of winning this.
All right, let's attack. We'll get it while the getting is good.
And the land is tapped, so that means they can do nothing.
All right, they have the Perilous Snare, so that's going to exile our guy. That's okay.
Swamp.
Yep, and let's play the Savage Gorger, I guess. Don't hover on our own cards. That draws attention. That makes the opponent think that we really want that. We're really interested in it. Guide Light, Synergist. Okay, well, we have a murder, so let's play that and kill that thing. And attack in. There we go. Our guy gets bigger. All right. If we get lucky and draw a land, next turn we can play our Sangir Vampire.
Which is also creepy.
Well, it's a
I feel
vampire.
like I might get nightmares from it.
Yeah, it does look kind of crazy, doesn't it? And they find another creature. We did not get lucky and draw a land, so let's go ahead and attack. Let's go, yeah, and then play our Vampire Opportunist.
Attack?
Yep.
I mean, we would kill this guy either way.
It can't block us. It doesn't have flying.
Okay.
All right, let's play our Vampire and pass the turn. That's all we can do until we draw another land. Welcome to Arena, kids.
Welcome to Arena.
All right, our guy gets bigger. Let's see what they got. At least they're not stealing all our stuff like the last person. Creatures you control get +0/+1 and have vigilance. All right. Well, let's block that. It'll make a token, but we don't want to take damage. That's fine. All right. Hey, we did get a second land, so let's attack in, and then next turn, and then after combat, we can play our Sangir Vampire. Very nice. And even if we don't draw another land, we have another one next turn. And now we have 2 flying 4/4s. That's pretty good. We might win this one.
Does 8 damage.
All right. Yep. Let's. All right. They return that to our hand. Okay.
Yeah, but we can just
and
play again.
Then they make a couple more Thopters. All right then. Let's play let's attack in. Attack in.
And then play
our Vampire again. That was a bounce spell that bounced it back to our hand. Kind of like unsummon. Exactly.
Now
hold on. Play the one with the eye on it.
I thought it was that one because it looks tricky.
But we've got him. Yes. Oh, it was just a matter of time. Patience is a weapon. Patience is a weapon.
Like a dog.
Yep. Well, I don't know about that. They've never met patience. That's okay, though. Good job, buddy. So we learned there that the proper way to play black is to have a handful of removal spells.
And I earned you some coins.
There, you did. Good job. Well, that was exciting. And once again, we have emerged triumphant from the color challenge. Now, how do you feel about that?
Good.
You feel pretty good about that?
Today's my lucky day. I'm using a tooth.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's. That's gonna bring us to the end of this show here, and we'll be picking up a new color deck next week.
Huh? The when?
I don't know which one. We'll have to see which one's next on the list.
Claim.
Yep. All right. Well, as always, love one another. Be cool.
Don't be a jerk. And have fun playing Magic together.
That's right.
Bye.
Bye.
Today I'm using a tooth.
Yep.